I'm Rob O'Grady from Tasman District Council, and I'm going to talk to you about our Stopbank project. Control that here.
Yeah, if you like. As long as you go quick,
I'll be very quick. How do I go forward?
just click on it. The next slide.
Right. Okay. That's the extent of the Stopbanks, about 20 odd kilometres, and built in the 1950s and in variable condition. So this is the reason they're there. This is from the July flood last year. This is Parker Street. River's obviously very high. Town's not far away, and that Stopbank has got stop damage. The grass on top's important for preventing erosion if it was to overtop. That's obviously in poor condition. Rabbit holes in it. Various areas have slumped. Got some photos of that. There's the river in flood. There you can see the condition of some areas, obviously in need of some refurbishment. It's been on the cards for some time, and council was delighted at COVID time when the government had money available for shovel-ready projects, and Kanoa, who are the regional business development unit of MB, got 200 million across the country for river resilience projects, and it's associated with climate change, flooding being one of the major effects. And council got 7.5 million, and it's put another 2.5 million ratepayers' money to do this work. And we've been through and identified what the risk points are. Risk analysis was done to identify the bits that are priority. We can't do the whole lot, but we worked out where refurbishment is most important. The red areas on that diagram are the areas we're focusing on. There's 10 of them, and by the end of the project, we should have done substantial improvement to get them all up to 50-year flood level plus climate change, which is a bit of height, plus I think it's 500 millimetres of freeboard. Okay, so that's a typical design. The grey area is the clay material we're facing it with, and adding a bit of height. Total budget is 10 million. MB as funder have been quite clear that as well as delivering hard engineering solutions, they want to provide some community resilience benefits, and that relates to employment, capacity building, and in particular connection with iwi. And there's a requirement in our funding agreement that we aim to deliver 15% of the work with Māori business, and we're in the process of initiating a consultation process with local iwi to work out how we can spend some of this remaining money. We've focused on the hard engineering first up because that's where the priority to get going has been. But at the tail end of the project, which is through to the end of next year, we're going to have the opportunity to perhaps deliver some more environmental community type benefits. And we've set aside some money. The exact budget will be confirmed, and the scope is yet to be worked out as well. But I'm very interested to hear some of the positive things that have been happening amongst the various groups here, and there might be some opportunity to connect, and we'll just see how that all unfolds. I need to go back to my colleagues at council, and also have to communicate with our funder to work out exactly what we do with this remaining budget. But quite clearly there's some opportunities. Here's some finished work. This is just from last week. Douglas Road, it's all go. And that's from our pre-start karakia, together with Te Atiawa and Ngāti Raroa. And one very important aspect is that the stop banks, they're on private land mostly. So we realise we've got to work with people and make sure we've got that community support for what we do. That's it from me. I'll hand over there.
I sort of have the desire to go boom with the